Welcome to Trestle Times Talks, the voice of Franklin, New Hampshire. This is brought to you by the Franklin Communications Group, which is a nonpartisan, volunteer-powered network bringing local news and community stories to your ears. Subscribe to stay informed, share to keep your neighbors in the know, and if you've got news to share, the contact details are in the show notes. Now, here's what's happening in Franklin. Hey everyone, today I'm here with Kathy Fuller at the Thrift Clothes Closet. Thank you for having us, Kathy.
Welcome.
For those of us who don't know, tell us where the Thrift Clothes Closet is.
Right now, we are at 357 Central Street, and it's right next door to the Waterhouse Restaurant.
I mean, you can't get more precise than that.
Pretty easy. Some of them I remember when we were across the street, but we had to move here for a much larger building that contains a full basement so that we can store off-season donations. So, for example, this past weekend, we took in some Christmas trees and Christmas wreaths and decorations.
So everyone, don't forget that they do store off-season stuff. Kind of give us an introduction. Like, I'm kind of new to town. Kind of give me a quick history on when this opened and how long it's been here.
It started over 25 years ago with a group of women from the various area churches, the Catholic Church, Episcopal, Unitarian, and they all formed an ecumenical thrift clothes closet to serve a need in Franklin for clothing that was at a low cost to family, but very
good quality.
Yes, very high quality. So 25 years ago, this group of women formed this, and within a few years, because they had a board, a nonprofit board, that the local ministers and priests also served on.
Okay.
They decided the ladies could run it better than they could, so they turned it over
to
a nonprofit group made up of many of those original members still volunteering today. So we have an excess of over 30 volunteers here, and we're always looking for more. So if you're interested at all, please come when we're open, and we have little applications.
Wonderful. Because there's plenty to do here. There's plenty inventory here, and it is constantly coming.
Amazing. Just this past weekend, we accepted 2 truckloads from a family who was moving out, a member of their family who had passed. And some volunteers will be in tomorrow and processing that, because many of it is seasonal, and we'll go downstairs.
So that's one thing that a lot of people may not understand about the place. That's one of the questions is, share something that people don't know, is that your donations come from more than just people saying, here's the clothes I don't want.
Right.
Tell us a little bit more about where you get your donations.
I think we've actually had donations as far as New London, and Concord. And recently a boutique closed in Concord, and the moving company told her about our little nonprofit store and what good business we do. No one is paid here. The management, no one here. We're all members of the board or volunteers. And so as a result of that, we give out a lot of dollars to other local nonprofits, such as the Food Pantry, the Animal Shelter in the past, the Bread and Roses Kitchen. Annually, we give scholarships to Winnisquam and Franklin students. We fund things like the Mom's Prom, other things like that we donate to.
So by being a nonprofit, it gives you the ability to not only offer products that are really nice at a low price, but also to share that with the people in your community that also need it.
We serve very closely with the welfare department in Franklin and Tilton and Northfield. If they have residents in need of clothing, and they've checked in with those local departments, they provide us a voucher signed by the local director.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And we give them whatever they need.
I will fully attest to having been in here. They have a lot of stylish clothes, many different styles, good quality. Don't be afraid to come in and check it out, because you can buy yourself a whole outfit in here, what just one piece would cost at the store. And it's very unlikely someone else is going to have that same outfit.
And really, don't just think it's clothing.
Yes, that's the other thing.
Don't just think we're clothing. We have puzzles. A lot of the older retired people love puzzles. Books, we sell 10 books for $1. You can't, and it's everyday titles. It's the new stuff. We have material for
Decor.
making quilts.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Lamps,
Cards.
small kitchen utensils like mix masters and crock pots and dishes. Now, china we have in abundance if you're a person who wants to dress up.
The lesson here is before you go to the big box store, just stop in real quick and see if they have it here, because I'm willing to bet they may have it here.
Yes. If we can't, we probably have a source for it. For example, off-site, we have a large amount of medical equipment, walkers, wheelchairs, things like
I
that.
didn't know it either.
We can't store it here. There's nowhere local in Franklin that has a donation site.
Okay.
So we're currently holding it. We're working on that with the Rotary Club.
That's cool.
And
because that is a need,
a
and they're
storage
very expensive.
company local
Right.
to free up a space where somebody could go and get these things.
That's wonderful. Jewelry also, and
Yes. Shoes, boots in the off season.
purses,
We have a
wallets.
full kids department.
Oh yes,
You know,
you have a whole room
from
just for
birth,
that.
from birth to probably the young teenager ages is in our kids' room.
And those kids go through clothes so much faster because they grow so fast.
And we frequently have bag sales when we get an overabundance of donations like we have now.
Show us the bag.
Oh, the bag. So,
You want help?
and we save.
Is that the bag?
Well, it's similar to this. If you have this type of bag or a Hannaford to go bag, those are the type of bags we collect.
Okay.
And we turn around and sell adult clothing for $7 a bag and kids clothing $5 a bag. Believe you me, we've become very good at folding and wrapping T-shirts and items for people.
Wonderful.
Because because of the mission, and so many people have learned that we do good things with the money that we make, we tend to get more and more donations.
I'll even bring stuff that doesn't fit me anymore and then come buy some stuff that does. I've done that before too.
Customers who've purchased what they brought into us. And they come back and say, I think I want it back. And they actually do. And we appreciate that.
Yeah. So definitely come on by if you need something. I don't know about everyone else out there, but my budget is less and less for brand new clothes.
Right. And we have a lot of new clothes.
You do.
The shop that closed in Concord, we left the tags on it. Frequently, we get things from the outlet mall with tags on it. We will put strips through it and mark it with X so that they couldn't return it to a store for credit.
Yeah.
We want those stores to survive too. So we will mark our own. I mean, for example, for a T-shirt, you can buy a T-shirt for $2. And we have a lot of new ones. So for a dress shirt, $4. We outfit the young men at prom time and winter carnival time, and the girls with the dresses. And if you're really planning on an economical wedding, we have wedding gowns in the basement.
Ooh,
okay. And I'm not saying a basement that smells. Our basement really is good, and we have a lot of we have drainage down there, and we have fans. So they have
bathing suits too. I know it's already midsummer, but they have bathing suits.
Yes, we're just now getting what was left from last winter out, summer things.
Okay, yeah, because you've been busy with all the donations.
Yes, it's what else? Draperies. Some of the new tenants over at Stevens Mill have been over it to look for some of the larger draperies and
windows. Yeah, because they have really tall ceilings over there. Yeah.
Right. We kind of serve as a conduit for people who might have, how did I phrase it the other day? It's nice to be a social worker for downtown because people come in and say, where could I get this? Or where could I go for that? Most of us the volunteers are long-term residents. You know, I've been in the community and worked in this community at the hospital for years and years.
So that was one of my questions that I'm going to ask you. What is one of the things you enjoy about being part of the community?
You get to see so many people that come back to visit, and their family says, oh, Kathy's down the thrift store, Bob works down the thrift store. And so they all come to visit.
That's what Jonathan was like. Jonathan was like, you got to go visit Kathy. I just delivered this whole trucks or whatever for the thing. And I was like, well, okay, go visit her.
we serve as Marianne and I from the Waterhouse discovered the kids that there was a need for the middle school kids for Christmas for coats and things. And so we started a
drive.
donate.
Yeah.
Yes. And we totally took care of, I think it was in excess of over 100 kids.
Well, that's good because I can't tell you how often I see a kid walking to school or whatever after school and they're like not wearing a coat.
Yes.
I don't know if it's because they don't want to or whatever.
Sometimes in this family, we know that Franklin's socioeconomic status has changed over the years. It's changing now with an influx
so
of
is the price of
new
everything,
development.
Though.
And it is. And if you're a mom and you've got 2 or 3 kids,
who wants to buy a wardrobe
and
for
the
them
kids have
every year?
outgrown last year's jackets, we do the hand-me-down. I mean, a lot of, we grew up in a generation,
Same.
a lot of us did, but it doesn't always work.
No.
So, and then you feel bad for the one who's at the end who's wearing his 3rd year of hand-me-downs and never gets a new one.
Yeah, so come on into the thrift closet.
We like being there and being able to help that kind of effort too.
Yeah, if you have something special you want to dress up for, it's actually fun to try to find the outfit or try to find the things that match.
Oh, we have volunteers who just thrive.
They dress people.
Helping dress.
I bet they do. How about this? How about this?
Some of them don't have so many grandkids, or maybe they're not around because people are all over the country now, and they just thoroughly enjoy it. It's a big part. I love meeting people that come in. New people will say, "Oh, are you a local or are you a transplant?" And so you describe it, and then you help them get settled by saying, "Oh, did you know you can do this in this area? You can go down to the
sharing the things." That's right. Yeah.
Down to Odell Park. A number of us are involved in the ice skating rink that we all remembered as kids doing, and suddenly it's not available for kids
because it's so warm.
Yeah. So that'll be, we like being part of the community. And you get to see people. The older you get, especially some of us who have become widows over the years, you just miss being the contact.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You miss being with people. So this is
and
a
it's
great
a positive,
place.
Positive vibe and a positive.
For those who can't stand on their feet for a long time, they sit at the table and they'll price jewelry, or they'll, we have a number of tasks for people who are somewhat handicapped. Occasionally people like me.
It happens to everybody.
Yes.
So last thing, is there anything fun that you want to share about the clothes closet or yourself that people might not know?
Oh Lord, people know I'm an open book in this community. My kids have been here. My family's been here for 7 generations. So
okay, well, that's interesting.
I can give you the history on Franklin going way back.
I can't say that I've been here all that long, so that's very interesting.
Yeah, I have actually. My son and daughter were the 4th generation from Franklin High School. Huh. Franklin High School actually celebrates their 150th year next year.
That's pretty cool.
2026. And I have 4 generations, so it goes way back.
That's cool.
Yes. And so on both sides, well, not on both sides. My mom's family goes back to Henry Prue, who's a longtime mayor of the community.
You've been here a while and you know your way around. Yes. So also, if you need any directions, come visit Kathy.
Absolutely. And, we're part of the history. That's another thing this store does. Anything that is old, that a family, who's cleaning out a unit for somebody or a home, they bring the historical society things, the old things like that, books or family genealogy things or scrapbooks or yearbooks.
That's wonderful. And so people can see the pictures and stuff.
We make sure that Lee Webb and the Historical Society receive that.
That's wonderful.
And even if it's from Salisbury or Andover, we take it and Lee makes sure that their societies get them.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so we do serve as we don't mind answering questions about the community. If you want to know how something works, usually pretty much somebody's got an answer around here.
Okay. So what are your hours?
We are open because we're volunteers, so we don't like to work 40 hours a week. So Wednesday through Friday. 9 to 3.
9 to 3.
So it is. Now, occasionally, if there's a need in the community, we will stay open. Last year, we attempted to do the farmer market hours, but it was just hard some days. Now, on Saturday, though, you can still catch us from 10 to 1 in between your yard selling. You
Okay.
can come visit us. 10 to
Wonderful.
1.
So just in case you didn't find the thing you were looking for, we may
Right.
have it here.
Right.
And the last caveat is you guys only accept cash.
That is true. We've discovered over the years, because the bank is very accommodating with their little machine that you can get your $20.
Mm-hmm.
At some of the sites that you use that you could use a credit card or something for,
They cost money
they charge you over $1.30
per transaction.
per transaction.
Yeah.
And when you're dealing with a bag sale for $7,
Yeah, $1.30 per transaction.
that hurts.
Yeah.
So we've made that conscious decision to stay with cash.
So if you're going to stop by,
we will check,
tell you where the
accept
nearest.
your check
Oh, okay.
if we know you.
Okay.
And it's a local Franklin Savings Bank check.
There you go.
We will do that.
Okay.
Just as a help for some of the elders
Okay.
who don't have
ATM
a
in.
debit card that they know how to use. And that was me up until this year.
Well, good for you.
I knew how to use it. I just didn't want to. I chose not
And
to.
are you guys do you have a Facebook?
Yes, we do. It's called the Thrift Clothes Closet.
Wow, imagine that.
Yeah.
And so come on down and visit
Yes.
Kathy and the crew. There'll be
Yes.
someone here to help you. And if you have any questions, they can find you on Facebook. Do you have a phone number?
The store phone number, of course we do.
I'll post it in the notes.
Yes, 603-934. Sure. You think I can get it up? I'll let you post
I'll post it in the notes in case you need to call her.
Thank you.
And,
yes, we do. But there's no one here, but there is an answering machine. So your message would get answered on Wednesday when we were back open.
Wonderful. Yeah. Thank you so much for meeting with us today and telling us about how you serve the community and the wonderful items you have here. If you have a minute, guys, definitely come down.
Come visit.
Really
say hello.
Have a wonderful day.
Take care.
Thanks for tuning in to the Trestle Times Talks from the Franklin Communications Group. Like, subscribe, and share to support local voices. And if there's news we should cover, our contact info is in the notes. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay Franklin strong.